Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. My name's Sophie and we're going to start in a comfortable seat. So whatever that looks like for you, that could be legs crossed. Wherever you are, we're going to place the hands down onto the knees. We'll lift the spine up nice and tall. Tuck the chin in slightly so the neck is nice and long. Close down the eyes or just soften the gaze. We're just going to take a few conscious breaths here. So as you inhale, feel the belly pushing forwards as the diaphragm comes down and the lungs fill with air. Exhale, belly button back to the spine. Inhale, belly comes forwards. Exhale, release. Good, a few more breaths in your own time. Just arriving to your practice. Good, and then let the breath return to normal. We'll gently blink the eyes open and we'll start to bring in some movement. So we'll start by inhaling the arms up and over the head, looking up towards the palms, and exhale, bring the hands down behind the back of the neck and push the hands out to the side. We'll inhale, hold on to the shoulders, open up through the chest. Exhale, push the hands forwards, pushing the top of the back away. We'll inhale, turn the palms to the ceiling, lifting up. And exhale, reverse that movement, backs of the palms come down, folding forwards. Forehead comes down towards the mat. We'll inhale, back to center. And exhale, hands come down to the heart. We'll do that again. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down behind the back of the neck, pushing the arms away. Inhale, fingertips come to the shoulders, open through the chest. Exhale, push the hands forwards, top of the back goes away. Inhale, lift the palms up. Exhale, back of the hands down on the mat, folding the forehead down. Inhale, back up, palms to touch. And exhale, hands come down to the heart. Good, we'll take a twist now. So if you've got your legs crossed, I want you to uncross them, cross them the other way, and just ground the sit bones back down into the floor again, lifting the spine tall. And we'll inhale the arms up and over the head. And we're going to take a twist to the right. So bring that left hand down to the right knee. And bring the right hand back behind the hip, lifting the spine nice and tall, looking over that back shoulder. As you breathe in, lifting the spine tall. And as you exhale, really pull that belly button to the spine and see if you can twist a little bit more. Good, gently unravel. We'll come back to the front. Inhale, arms come up. And then exhale, twisting to the other side. So the right hand comes down to the left knee. Left hand is back behind the hip. As you inhale, lifting tall. Relax the shoulders. And as you exhale, finding that twist. Good, keep the breath going. And on an exhale, we'll unravel, come back to center. We're going to come through into our tabletop now. So come onto all fours, wrists under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. I'm going to come up into our first down dog. So walk the hands a palm's length forwards. We're going to tuck the toes under, sit the hips back to the heels, and then lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Down, face dog. Good, pushing the chest through the arms, encouraging the heels down to the floor, maybe making some gentle cycles with the legs here. And we're just warming up. So as you bring both heels down to the mat, you can keep a generous bend in the knees here. We're going to look forwards between the hands. Walk the feet all the way forwards to find our first forward fold. So feet are hip width apart, and just completely relax the weight of the head. Let the neck be soft. Maybe shaking the head no. Nodding the head yes. Releasing off. And then we'll push into the heels. Inhale, gently rolling up, one vertebrae at a time. We'll inhale the arms all the way up, palms together. And exhale, hands come down to the heart. We'll inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive down. We'll inhale up halfway, find that nice flat back, hands come to the shins. Exhale, release all the way down. We'll bend the knees, plant the hands down and step the feet back to find our plank pose. So nice and strong here. Push the mat away, spread the fingers wide. Pull the belly button to the spine. Good, and then we'll drop the knees, untuck the toes and hug the elbows in, slowly lowering the top of the chest down. We'll inhale, push into the palms, lifting up into our first gentle cobra. Keep the elbows in. And exhale, release all the way down. Tuck the toes, push into the palms, hips come back to the heels, and then up to the ceiling, down face dog. We'll look forwards between the hands. Walk forwards, one foot at a time, coming up onto the pyramids of the fingers to find our forward fold. Inhale, half lift, nice flat back, crown of the head comes forwards. Exhale, release all the way down. Push into the heels, arms come up and over the head, palms together. And exhale, hands come down to the heart. Good, inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway, nice flat back. Exhale, release. Forward fold, bend the knees, plant the hands down, step the feet back into plank. Drop the knees, untuck the toes, elbows in, lower down. Inhale, either into cobra again, or maybe this time pull the hands back a little bit further and lift up into up face dog. Exhale, slowly lower back down. We'll tuck the toes under, push into the palms, hips come back to the heels, and then up to the ceiling, down face dog. We're going to look forwards between the hands now and step the right foot forwards. If it doesn't quite make it there, give it a hand. So those hands are framing that front foot. We're going to drop the back heel down, push into the front heel, and we're going to windmill the arms up to find our warrior two. So relax the shoulders here. We'll turn those back toes in slightly, heel comes away. And just checking in to make sure that that front knee isn't coming over the ankle, moving the toes forwards if you need to, and we'll sink through the hips. Relax the shoulders, and your focus is the middle finger of that front hand. Back hand comes down, front palm lifts up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, back to warrior two. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the back here and push the palms away, opening through the chest. Option to stay here if this is enough, or join me in a humble warrior. So we're going to inhale here. And as we exhale, we're going to fold forwards, bringing that right shoulder down towards the inside of that right knee, encouraging the head down towards the mat, but listening to your body in this one, just coming down as far as feels okay for you. Keep the breath going. We'll push into that front heel, lifting back up. Release the grip of the hands And we'll find our reverse warrior. Back hand comes down, front palm lifts up. Exhale, windmill the arms round, turning on that back foot. Left hand stays down, right hand lifts up for a lunge twist. You can drop the back knee if you need to. Breath in. Breath out, top hand comes down. Step the front foot back into plank. We'll drop the knees, untuck the toes, elbows in, lower down. We'll inhale for your choice of back bend here, either cobra or up face dog. Exhale, forehead comes down. We'll tuck the toes under, push into the hands, hips come back and up to the ceiling. Down face dog. Look forwards between the hands, left foot steps forwards this time. Give it a hand if it needs one. And then we'll drop that back heel, push into the front. And we'll inhale, windmill the arms around to find our warrior two on this side. So bring those back toes in slightly, heel away, bending through that front knee. Making sure the knee's tracking over the middle toes, not dropping in or dropping out. Relax the shoulders. Focus is the middle finger of the front hand. Breath in. Breath out, maybe sinking a little bit lower in the hips. We'll drop the back hand down, front palm lifts up, reverse warrior. On an exhale, back to warrior two. Option to stay here or join me for humble warrior. Interlace the hands the other way this time, so the other thumb is on top. Push the hands away, open through the chest. Breath in. And breath out, we'll fold forwards. That left shoulder coming down towards the inside of the knee. Encouraging the head down towards the floor. Keep pushing through that front heel. Keep the core engaged. Push into that front heel, we'll lift back up. Release the hands. We'll find our warrior two and then straight into our reverse warrior. Back hand comes down, front palm lifts up. And exhale, lunge twist, turning on that back foot. Right hand stays down, left hand lifts up. Good, exhale, that top hand comes down. Drop the back knee. Push into the palms, bring the front foot back. And we'll find an extended child's pose here. So bring the big toes together, bring the knees wide. And exhale, melt the head and the chest forwards. Pausing here for a few breaths. And then we'll bring the weight into the hands. I'm going to bring the knees in and roll down onto the front of the body. I'm going to find our sphinx pose. So we want the elbows underneath the shoulders here. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Forearms are parallel. Push the mat away. I'm going to make sure we're not hunching down into the shoulders. Looking forward slightly. And take a breath in here. As we breathe out, we're going to turn to look over the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, center. And exhale, once again, we'll find our extended child's pose. So bring the hands in. Hips come back to the heels. Knees are wide. Folding forwards. Pausing here for a few more conscious breaths. Melting the chest down. Pushing the hips back to the heels. And then we'll walk the hands in. Come back to seated. Bring the hands onto the knees. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Close down the eyes. Bring that focus to the breath, just for a few more moments. Taking the time to thank yourself for finding this time today for your practice. Remember, even short sessions can make such a difference to your day. We'll gently blink the eyes open. We'll take a last inhale together. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, hands come down to the heart. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you found it. And if you want to join me for some more daily yoga, please subscribe. And I hope to see you again very soon.